have normal experiences anywhere. Act like we're all normal people. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. We have recently recovered from the driver banquet. He's recently recovered. I was the DD. I was blessed with the task of herding cats. During our time home this week, I went and got a haircut.
Looks totally different, right?
Yeah, right. At the banquet, our friends Cliff and Courtney are getting ready to be married, and one of them made the mistake of posting something on Facebook, and it got my attention. They said, "Babe, would you wear anything for me?" And the other one said, "I would wear anything for you." So I made anything and gifted it to him. And then for driver of the year this year, our good friend Larry was nominated.
Larry Lindsay. How much is that check?
Do it again.
You wrote it.
No.
And although he didn't win, he
He's
did.
number one in our book.
This was my date for the banquet. Isn't he cute? Do you think you should keep the hat? Yay or nay? Saturday, we all just hung out and tried not to talk too loud because everybody was recovering from a hangover. Rob did bring his wife Tanya from all the way from New York just to spend time with us yahoos at the driver banquet. Wow, what was that?
A little cranky this morning.
What was that, like a missile launch? Jeez. Okay.
And Octo's a little grumpy this morning. She's actually got to go back to work.
We have known what our load was going to be for a couple of days. We've just been waiting for it to get loaded and be ready to go. And now, here we are. It's Monday morning.
Here we go.
We have almost 40,000 pounds of something from Bodine. I don't even know what it is.
That ain't wood.
It's going to be ice cream cones or cookie wafers or something like that. Something delicious. And we are headed out to Belleville, Washington. We have to be there by Thursday. I don't know what time.
Just over 1,500 miles. We got just over 3 days to do it.
I don't know what time our appointment is.
9 a.m. I believe.
Okay. I have a feeling that there's going to be a stop in Post Falls, maybe.
Plan.
Because somebody hasn't had a cigar in, I don't know,
4 days,
4 days?
5 days.
Yeah, something like that. It shocked me that he didn't go down to the lounge that's there in Sioux City, but just never did find the time. So,
Never hang out with friends.
and the one friend who actually goes to the lounge with him was laid up in his truck with a hangover.
And a cold. He got a cold too.
So, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It's mid-January. We're going through Montana and northern Idaho, and it's a crapshoot. So,
First, we got to get across South Dakota. See what we get.
and guess what? So will you. suspect you guys are about tired of these shirts right here, right? This is like, what, the third week in a row? He actually does have more clothes, I promise. I'm pretty sure he actually wore one to the driver banquet, too. Yep. Anyway. It is now Tuesday morning, and we're in Montana. And, you know, yesterday, our friend Rob told me that I looked a little tired. Well, as the day progressed, I got more tired, and I started coming down with whatever the hell Larry gave me. Yeah, Larry, I'm looking at you. Whatever. Well, then last night, he started coming down with it too. And generally, I wouldn't mind so much. I mean, I don't really feel bad. I just feel tired. So we're in Montana, and I've got head congestion. And so, altitude changes and head congestion don't mix well. So we'll see how this day's going to go. I'm sure I look pretty tired right now, too. I just cannot stay awake. It has been a real struggle. We pulled in a Horton and took an hour nap, and I could go back for another one. I think this is just one of those days. It's just going to be yuck for me. I'm going to gobble my Hall's cough drops, take a couple Alka-Seltzer, and hope that we can make it through the mountain passes out on the west side. Maybe we'll wait till tomorrow to do those. Kind of doubt it though. So wish me luck. Hi! We are here in Post Falls, shocker, at a cigar lounge. No, we are not done for the day. Somebody decided it would be a good idea to leave my miserable self all alone in the truck while he went over there.
She volunteered to stay in the truck.
I know. How long were you over there? A couple hours?
Total?
Yeah.
About 4.
So, yeah, that was kind of a little pit stop on our route. We're going to go ahead and drive on into Bellevue tonight, because they do have overnight parking there, and we don't want to try to fight Seattle traffic in the morning. So, little pit stop here in Post Falls, just what the doctor ordered. Right. On a different note, you know, when you've been sick for a little while, and you're just sure that a hot shower is just the ticket to make you feel better, that's what we thought last night.
It didn't work. It made it worse.
Well, be that as it may, the shower screamed at us the entire time we were in it. I don't know if it was the temperature of the water, which was devil water, or if it was the shower head that they had on there that made it into like a fine mist. But she screamed like, yeah, loud. As far as being on the sick front, I feel a lot better today, like in my body, but my head does not. It is not in the game today. I thought I was just gonna blow my head up today. Brings me to today's trivia. You ever felt like your head was just gonna explode? So I did what I did, or I did what I do when I'm curious, and I went to Google to find out, has anybody in the history of ever had their head explode because of, you know, head congestion and altitude and all of that? The answer is no, but what I did find was something called exploding head syndrome. The syndrome is basically the word they use to describe something that they don't know what it is. Exploding head syndrome, it's always open. It's always open. Exploding head syndrome is, you ever been just on the verge of falling asleep at night. Wow, we got the bypass? That never happens here. Anyway, so you're just on the verge of falling asleep at night and you hear a loud bang that wakes you up. That is exploding head syndrome. Nobody knows what it is or what causes it, but that's as close to an exploding head as you're likely to get with head congestion and altitude. So you didn't know, now you do, and you can be the winner at this week's trivia contest. All of that aside, we have crossed the line into Washington, and we are making our way up to the Seattle area, and I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that Snoqualmie Pass is at least open.
Oh, yeah, I didn't check.
Okay. I don't look for it to be good because it's Snoqualmie Pass in January. I just want it to be open. So we'll see you when we get there. First of all, that is not white noise out there.
It's fog.
Freezing fog. It's Seattle in the wintertime. Good morning. Rest was not the key word last night. If one wasn't snoring, the other was coughing, and there was a whole lot of tossing and turning that went on last night. So we are not super well rested. We got here to the shipper last night, and there used to be overnight parking here.
Yeah. In my load plan, it says overnight parking available. Cool.
And we've done it before.
So I planned my day accordingly to get here so I'd have a 10-hour break here, unload first thing in the morning.
No.
That is not how it went.
Guys like milk trucks only. Bye.
Yeah.
Let me start by saying in the Seattle metro area, there is roughly 4 million people that live here. According to recent estimates, there are something like 15,000 big rigs a day through here. And there are somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 parking spots available.
Yeah.
You're starting to see a problem?
If you look on the map where Seattle is,
Yeah.
in that 15, 20-mile circle, there are no truck stops at all. Because all the Walmarts, none of them allow overnight parking.
No. So I found a Costco nearby, and it was closed. We were going to be out of the parking lot before they opened in the morning, so I thought, perfect, we can just go tuck up in a corner and not bother anybody, and that's what we did.
Yep, got parked over on the side. There was still some people there, but it's the night shift. They were cleaning stuff up.
Nobody said anything.
They watched me pull in and park. Sat there for 2 hours. We literally just climbed in the bed.
Yeah. You can't park here.
You can't park here overnight.
Which we don't begrudge them that. I mean,
no, I'm not mad at them. But so luckily, the street had street parking on one side, and there was nobody parked there. So
we took that up at
so
1:30 in the morning.
Did. 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I parked.
There's kind of a problem when it comes to parking out here. It's currently our appointment time, and we're waiting for a phone call. So
Yeah.
hopefully that'll be coming forthwith. Leaving.
Don't
here
have my
yet.
next load.
Yeah. So
I was told to head to the nearest truck stop.
Yeah.
Well, that's 30 miles in
Either
which
way,
direction?
yeah. You know, not knowing where we're going, I think this is going to be a good time to bring this video to an end. Recall exploding head syndrome, which I think we both still feel like we have currently. So, do you have anything else that you want to talk about?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Tell all your friends, but in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you, bye.